Wombat Jones here for Ramen Chokehold. I'm here with Dib Frias, and we're at One Purpose Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Salisbury. Mate, how you going?
Very good, thank you.
That's great. And we just filmed you rolling around with Matt on the ground there and showing him a couple of arm drag, arm bar techniques.
I really like these techniques. I've shown them a couple of times, had the opportunity to share with my friends. It's a technique that I've learned with my master back home, Barbosa. So it's a very, it's something that he does a lot, and I just could bring it on with my competition game. I've submitted a couple of guys like this before as a black belt too. Yeah, I really like this. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. I know.
Yeah, and last time I seen you, I was down in Melbourne, and it was at the Pan Packs, and you had a pretty good run in that tournament. How do you think you went?
I went good. I just believe I could have been more prepared to be there. You know, I had a couple. You know, when you're competitive at a high level, sometimes you have your ups and downs. It's really hard to keep the good performance the whole year long. You know, no excuses. It's just it's just not easy to keep. So I wasn't at my best performance today, and I know that. I know what I have to do to get better, and to be the best. I know what I need to. I know what you need to sacrifice to be the best. So that's what matters for me, I guess. Always learning.
And so, if any fighters are out there, or any jiu-jitsu practitioners are out there, and they're struggling, they're going through a little bit of a rough patch, how can they work their way through that?
Look, it's I believe it's not easy. In jiu-jitsu, we're not really professional fighters. Yeah, you have to walk. You have, in my case, I've got my gym now. Yeah, you have to walk. You have to teach. You have to, everyone has different jobs, and you have different things in your life. You have family. You have so many other commitments that you need to, look after as well as trying to be your best always. So that's not easy, but making little sacrifices every day and not giving up on it, it's really important. Most of the time it's when you let yourself down, and then you go like, is it really worth it? When you're already telling yourself, is it really worth it? That's when you're already really not giving you 100% anymore, and you need to be focused. Yeah, in jiu-jitsu case, you don't really have a season, so you need to be focused the whole year long, which is really hard. Yeah, sometimes you're just not as well prepared. I prepared myself very well for Pan Am's and Abu Dhabi World Pro last year. Unfortunately, I didn't get the result that I wanted, but I felt I was fighting at my best ever at those competitions because I prepared myself really well. Yeah, lost to Patrick Gaudio by 2 advantages. He got second in the awards this year. A very tough match against André Galvão, where he lost by referee decision. Lost by 2 points for Carlson's in the World Pro. Carlson's, it's a multiple-time world champion. So I believe for myself, as long as I can keep up to their level and give them a good run, and try my best. I know I can beat them. I know I can be the one. I know I can be the best, and I just need to make sure I keep on track the whole year long, which is not easy, but yeah, I'm keen to do it. 2018 is going to be my year for sure.
And it's sort of culminating here in your gym. Next month you celebrate your 1-year anniversary of opening, which is an amazing achievement. We know that gyms open and they close all the time, but you're going strong, and next month you've got 1 year coming up. What's it like to be around for a year now and really put your foot in Queensland Jiu-Jitsu?
Oh, it is really good. I'm living a dream, It's suddenly harder than what I expected, but in the end, it's very. I met so many rewards, It's so good to be able to work with so many kids and helping people like I was helped once. Jiu-Jitsu has changed my life. I wouldn't be the same without it. I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for nearly 20 years now. With my ups and downs, sometimes I would be training more, sometimes I would be training less, sometimes I wanted to compete. Just like anyone else, I only really decided to leave out of Jiu-Jitsu maybe 2015. I started to think about it a little bit better when I started competing more as a black belt. Yeah, I did 14 comps in a year in 2015. Then 2016 I had a very good results in 2016. Did 8 comps, was pretty good results in all of them. here in Australia already, yeah. I came to Australia in April 2016, and then 2017 was a very good year again. Yeah, did 11 events where I was very happy with my performance most part of the year. And it's not easy when you don't have as many high-level people to train with you. Like, I've got no brown or black belts yet. I'm just about to form my first brown belts, and it is a challenge, but everything is possible. You know, it's so easy to see people finding excuses and saying, "Oh, I don't have great partners, and I shouldn't be doing this because, you know, who's going to push you, how to get the confidence to do it." So it's just so many excuses. In the end of the day, you know, you can be the best, whatever you are. It's all up to you. It's all up to you, the way you train, the way you eat, the sacrifices you make. That's the difference between a champion and, you know, just a great athlete.
And other champions have noticed who you are, and someone like Adrian Pang has come here and he's asked to work with you on his jiu-jitsu game, and as we know, he's already a black belt. He's very high level already. So what's that like for the godfather of Australian MMA to knock on your door and say, "Hey, can you help me out"?
Oh yeah, it's a great pleasure. It's really good to have Adrian. You know, just it's really good to see someone at his level is still wanting to grow, still wanting to learn. You know, it's so hard to see someone like him so many years on the road and, you know, still looking to get better. And it's a challenge for me because, as I told him before, I never really worked with any MMA fighters before. My game is purely Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Gi and no Gi. So I have still many positions that are Jiu-Jitsu habits, which for MMA sometimes you end up, you know, putting yourself in not the best position to be. So he understands that. He knows that, you know, you have to have a filter when we're working together and understand some things and just filter it and to his MMA game. But jiu-jitsu wise, there's always things to learn. You know, we'll never be able to know everything or develop everything. When we get together and exchange ideas like I do with him, we get better together. So it's, yeah, I'm sure that for his jiu-jitsu game, it's been helpful. I hope, yeah.
Well, I don't think he'd keep coming back unless it was helpful. So you must be doing something right. And as we can see with all the medals behind you, you clearly are doing something right. So if anyone wants to find you on social media or anything like that, do they have somewhere they can go?
Oh yeah, it's I guess Instagram is Dib Frias. My name is out there, and Roberto Dib Frias in Facebook. Yeah, that's basically to follow up, or yeah.
And what about the gym? If someone wants to come down and roll around and all that sort of thing, tell them where they can come.
Absolutely, yeah. It's One Purpose Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We have the Instagram and Facebook as well, so we're always posting things up. Every Saturday we have open mats. Everyone from every gym is welcome. Yeah, it's free to come, so we just happy to have different people coming and rolling with us, exchanging ideas. It's a space and time that we use to just learn and grow together. You know, the whole Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community, it's still not a very big sport in Australia, so it's growing pretty fast, but it is important still to, you know, try and get people together.
That's awesome, mate, and that's what we're all about here. So thanks for spending some time with us, and we'll catch up with you really soon.
Thanks heaps.
Good on you, Bob.